G'day guys, just while we get a few more people in, can you hear me? Just a quick hello, can you hear me? Just tap away, looks like you got me loud and clear. All right, cool. Want to talk to right now what's going on in the market. As we have seen a dip. We have gone below 10,000. I have been looking for shorts. Unfortunately, today, thus far, I have not found one. But I want to show you exactly how I'm approaching and attacking these markets at the moment. It's really interesting as to what's occurred, how it's occurred, and where it's occurred. Is it of any interest? Absolutely. Is it of any concern? Absolutely not. I'll show you a couple of things. So, for a start, of course, Bitcoin's broken down through these lows. We did that yesterday. We bounced back up. We walked down through these time frames. Look at the 12. Lower high, lower low. Downtrending. I wouldn't call the daily a downtrend at this stage because, well, it quite simply is not. It's just a pullback. And if we go to, say, the 2-day, you'll actually note we're just getting into that cradle zone now. Hello, there we are. Beautiful. Good convergence on the 2-day as well. But am I able to trade this on the way down? You betcha. Am I able to profit on the way down? You betcha I am. Why? Because I'm a trader and I trade direction. Have I sold any Bitcoin of my own holdings? No. So why would I look to short it if I think long-term Bitcoin will go up? Because I'm a trader and I like to make money. I like to build Bitcoin. Okay, so I'll trade in any environment if I get a trend. And that's where we start with this podcast, not a podcast, this broadcast. I have been watching this. I actually did take a trade short yesterday. This one here, I actually got stopped out. So I made a loss on that one. Basically because it retested 11,000. I was looking to get short off of that level. I wasn't too far wrong, but it doesn't really matter if you're 1 cent wrong. If you get stopped out, you get stopped out. So yeah, I didn't get that. I didn't take this because it was still above 11,000. There was nothing up there that really tickled my fancy. I was kind of hoping to see a bit of a flat level form. It tried, but it failed dismally. So I did not get a short on up there, despite me trying to get a short on up there. Now we come to where we are right now. Again, this morning. This little puppy here, beautiful little bearish candle. Why didn't I short that? Well, the reason I didn't short that, guys, is because we had some support right here. Don't like to short without being able to get one-to-one into support. So that's the simple reason as to why. The other side of that as well, of course, is that, the way that I trade my cradle trade strategy is that it broke to the upside first, which means you have to, well, if you're trading the strategy correctly, you should cancel that order, of course. Then we saw a big candle. I was watching this. It got too big and the rest is history. Of course, we have seen quite a decent sized candle, 4.49% in just that one hour candle, and there's still 11 minutes to go. This is going to be short and sharp because I've got lots of other things to do, and I also want to participate if I get the opportunity. Looking at this here, what have we got? Well, look at this, right? So that level of support that I didn't want to short from, look, that's the support level running through here. Notice how price held it. Now, could I have gone to the 5 minute? Let's have a look. I found a breakout. No, divergence on that there. No, it wasn't good enough for me. And look, I didn't take it. But what do I do now? Well, let's have a look if there's anything to line Fibonacci's up with. Yeah. Now I'm looking at this for my own trading as much as to show you guys. Not yet, but we'll have to wait and see if anything else plays out there. So I'm going to get rid of that. This is the way that I read a market. This is the way that I work out planning my next trade. What I also do is I'll go across and I will obviously have a look at what else is going on. Ethereum, I'm not interested here, and I'll show you the reason why. We're back at this old 279 region. Don't want to trade there. What about EOS? It's still building into this level here. Not interested there. Stellar, too messy. XRP. Now, this is one that I have been considering. The issue that I've got here, again, look. Test 1, test 2. It's not the strongest level of support, but there is support there. Now, what I'd like to see here on something like XRP would be for this to go bounce back up, get a really nice little tight lower high, get convergent, and then I get a run down to this level to get my one-to-one. Then I can be risk-free and let that puppy dog move. But for the time being, it's patience on XRP, but it could set up. Litecoin, not interested, shorting into 109. No thanks. Bitcoin Cash. Well, we got to break down through these levels. Is there anything worthy there? No is the answer. Nothing there for me either. Let's keep moving. Binance. Nope, not going to short that. Don't think I can. Well, I think I can, but it's not really one that I'm going to short. I haven't got an account there, a bit thin. ADA or Cardano, it's starting to get some momentum now. I'll wait and see how that goes, but I could also come across to my BitMEX pairings. I've just put these in this morning, so if you see anything that you don't like, if it's the wrong contract for you, change it. They're all much of a muchness. Ethereum, USD, perpetual. Again, the reason I wasn't shorting here was because there is that old level of 279. Not interested there. If we do break down through that level, I will say this much. A pullback into that 279 is really what I'm after. You know, a pullback into 279 for maybe a booster, which is a Fibonacci strategy, maybe a little cradle. We'll have to wait and see, but it's not ready just yet. The XBT, well, we just had a look at that. Now trading below 10,000. If we look at XRP, well, look at this. We are trending up now, as you see, and look where it's pulling back into the cradle zone, move, back into the cradle zone, move. So what do you think I might do? Well, let's see if we can combine a couple of things together. Get a confluence of events. Of course, I might need to reshift my Fibonacci points, but look. Oh, the 38.2 on the 50, that's worthwhile keeping an eye on. I'll pop that in the watch list. Cardano, a little bit messy there for me, if I'm honest. Tron, nice little move, not interested just yet, a little bit thin. EOS, that's had a great move. Wait for pullbacks in is something that I might keep an eye on. What's the 4-hour look like? EOS, Bitcoin, the problem that I've got here was I looked at a short way back up here, but the volume traded is just so thin. I actually had to cancel the order because it was too thin, but I will keep an eye on that. And finally, Bitcoin Cash, it's pushing along quite nicely as well. Yes, we can trade these markets. We can. Is ADA going to Coinbase soon? You'll have to ask Coinbase there. I'm not quite sure. But there are options out there right now. Where do I think the greater pullback could come back to? Let's have a look here. Well, I don't like the 78.2. So if I draw in this to here, we're sitting right in the 61.8 right now. But I still think we've got further to move. Why is that? Well, the reason I think we might have further to move is based on this weekly. I keep saying it. This 40%, many 40% pullbacks back into this year's old highs, which is around the 89 or 9,000 rough region. We do a 40% pullback. Where do we get to? Let's have a look. 40% brings us deeper, but that we'll have to see if that holds. If not, I think we can get into this cradle zone. Why do I think that? Because that's how I trade, and that's what history has repeated time and time and time again. If you want to learn how to use that cradle zone, well, you know what to do. I'm not here to advertise. Put your 10 and 20 in. All right, put your 10 and 20 in, EMA. Real simple stuff. Put it on any chart, on any time frame, and you'll actually note, look at this. When it moves back in a trend, it tends to move quite well. That's the 15-minute. Go to the 1 hour. What do you know? Back in, small bearish candle, fall. Back in, fall. Back in, fall. This is not hocus pocus. This is how markets move. Any chart, any time frame, put those in, and you'll see it happen. Guys, have a fantastic day. I'm going to get back into these markets. I just wanted to give you a quick update whilst I have the time. Take it easy. I'll speak to you all again very soon. Bye for now.